time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry.
When it comes to the retirement shit, like you serious about this?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
There's a time and a place for everything. And right now, Gervonta "Tank" Davis seems to be at a crossroads. Recently, Davis shocked the boxing world by openly admitting he's ready to walk away. In a raw moment, he explained that while therapy could help him deal with personal struggles, he fears it might also strip away the fire that fuels his career. "I want everything out of me," Tank said. "I don't ever want to think about fighting again. Not even about getting angry when it comes to boxing. I'm done with."
So I'm sure by now many people have heard about the news that was broken by Rick Glazier, who stated that 5-time world champion, 3-division world champion, undefeated superstar boxer, Gervonta "Tank" Davis, 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. 30 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, has officially announced his retirement, right? He told the people around him that he is retiring from the sport of boxing. He is no longer going to compete in the sport of boxing due to his frustration with the way and the direction the sport of boxing is going in.
That. His words left fans stunned. Was he serious, or was this just another boxing headline grab? Within hours, Floyd Mayweather, his former mentor and promoter, took subtle shots at Davis, throwing shade and mocking the retirement talk. For many, this only added fuel to the fire, raising questions about whether Tank is truly finished or just making noise. The initial news came from Rick Glazier, who confirmed that Davis, with a record of 30 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw, 28 by knockout, has told those close to him that he's done.
When it comes to the retirement shit, like you serious about this?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But why, bro? I just feel like you know it's too early. I feel like you fucking with us at this point. Like at this point, it's like you joking. Is it to sell a fight? Like, be real.
No, I mean, I ain't say I'm like retiring like after this fight, but for sure, like after this year, I'm retiring. After next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fight.
According to Glazier, Tank is fed up with the sport's politics, his promotional situation, and the direction boxing has been heading. Later, Tank doubled down in a podcast with rapper Lil Yachty, where he revealed his intentions more clearly. He plans to step away by the end of 2025. He spoke about wanting to focus on family life, personal growth, and even academics. At the press conference for his rematch with Lamont Roach, he declared bluntly, "After next year, I'm out. I'm fed up. I don't care about..."
Of course. Anybody get the number of that bus? Of course. Of course. I had to cut one too. I had to cut one too. Let said,
Do it again. Oh, give me the hand up. Catch it with your hand. Good. Catch it again. Good. Make sure you catch it with your hand. I don't touch it. You want to do it? Want to do it? Tank first? You fighting that? I don't think you fighting that.
Belts. I just want to get my money and get out. Davis's journey began in 2013 when he made his pro debut in Washington, D.C., destroying Desi Williams with a brutal first-round knockout. That night, the boxing world knew a new power puncher had arrived. His early rise was heavily shaped by Floyd Mayweather, who took him under his wing, buying him cars, providing homes, and teaching him the
Gervonta Davis is a boxing sensation. He has a lot of knockouts, 11-0, 10 knockouts. But here's the thing, Floyd Mayweather has taken him under his wing and he bought him a brand new car. Floyd doesn't buy cars for a lot of people. Tell me about that. Tell me about the car that he bought, and how did you respond when he said, we're going to get you a car today?
As he didn't tell me at first, his mom had a crash on her car.
Okay.
So he went to the dealership and went to go get her joint fixed. So I was out eating, so he called me. He always told me he was gonna give me a car and stuff like that, give me a place and all that. But he had a lot going on, you know, and I wasn't rushing him because I knew he had a lot going on. So this particular day, he just called me. I was out eating, so he called me and was like, "I'm about to have someone to pick you up. Just be ready." So I was out eating, so I was like, "Okay, I'm ready now." So they came pick me up. Then he took me to the dealership. So he let me test drive this, and he also let me test drive a Charger. The Charger was too fast, and he was like, everybody at the gym had those.
That's true, they do.
Yeah, he was like, we want to get you something different. So.
Well, you're from Baltimore. You need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've watched the news.
Yeah.
business of boxing. Tank once called Floyd more than just a mentor. He said Floyd was like a father figure. But as Davis's career grew, cracks appeared. Tension built between the two, and by 2022, Tank cut ties with Mayweather Promotions.
Baltimore, you need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've watched the news.
Yeah.
What did they say back home when everybody saw the story that Floyd Mayweather bought you a very expensive car?
Not only that he bought me an expensive car, he took me in.
Took you interest in you and your career, yeah?
Yeah, as a fighter, also as a, you know, Floyd old enough to be my son, so I wouldn't say a big brother, so he, like a father figure and stuff like that, he took me in, and you know, he been treating me good since I knew him. You know, he been not only in the boxing, like working with me on boxing, he showed me like the business side and all that type of stuff, and he showed me a lot, and I appreciate him, and I love him forever for that.
We all see the news, and many times people say negative stuff about Floyd. From your experience with him, from the fact that he bought you a car, which he didn't have to, because there are a lot of fighters here, and he doesn't buy them cars. What does that say about him?
Just not only that him giving me stuff, because all that stuff can get taken away. You know, it's just the knowledge that he give me, like when we one-on-one, when we running and stuff like that, that he showed me, and he not only showed me but teach me and stuff like that. So I'm forever grateful for that.
Give me a tour of the Jeep really quick. What do we got?
Unlock this real quick. This the newest Jeep that just came out. Rubicon.
He wanted independence, but the split led to bitter words and public disputes. Davis even claimed Floyd tried to block him from using his gym. Despite those issues, Davis went on to cement his place as one of the sport's most dangerous knockout artists. His 2024 demolition of Frank Martin, an 8th-round knockout after a shaky start, was a reminder of his devastating power. Yet just months later, his controversial draw against Lamont Roach Jr. left fans with more questions than answers. So why retire now? Davis himself points to mental fatigue.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. I'll furnish it for you." He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, "I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you," you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was told at the time. So
frustration with boxing politics and the pressures of fame. He's spoken openly about wanting to be there for his children, to step away from the violence, and to focus on personal healing. "I just want to be a good dad," he said. "I don't care about belts or legacy. I already have my legacy in my city." Not everyone believes him. Critics argue Tank is pulling a publicity stunt to build leverage for future fights. Tim Bradley went as far as saying, Tank is done.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Boxing Locker with me, Matt Goddard, and this is my breakdown of Gervonta Tank Davis, who is arguably the best puncher in boxing and without question one of the top 10 pound for pound fighters on the planet. Your position for him within those 10 is up for debate, but we're not going to talk about that today. Today I'm going to give you a brief background of Gervonta's boxing record and his kind of bio, and then I'm going to go into the breakdown of what makes him such a fantastic fighter. Okay, so first and foremost, Tank is now 30-0 with 28 knockouts. It's like a 93% knockout ratio, which is crazy. I believe it's the highest knockout percentage of any current world champion, I believe. I would imagine Inoue is close to that, but pretty impressive anyway. He's 29 years old. He's a southpaw. He's 5'5"-ish, 5'5.5" maybe.
He's mentally checked out. He's looking for a big bag, maybe Jake Paul or Manny Pacquiao, but he's not fighting Shakur Stevenson, not at all. Stevenson himself was blunt, calling Tank's talk of retirement soft. He admitted he still wants the fight but refuses to chase Davis around. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson offered a different perspective, praising Tank as one of the most exciting fighters in the world and predicting that if he keeps going, he could become a legend. And that's where the divide lies. Some see Tank as burned out, uninterested in belts or proving himself against the best. Others believe he's too talented, too young, and too marketable to really stay away. What's undeniable is that Davis has been fighting since childhood, living under the weight of expectations, training camps, and brutal wars for nearly 2 decades. The toll is clear. Whether his retirement sticks or not, his words about seeking peace, therapy, and a life beyond boxing show a man torn between greatness and healing. Maybe he'll fight 3 more times, maybe less. Maybe we'll see him against Roach, Garcia, Haney, or Stevenson before he hangs up the gloves. Or maybe we won't. For now, Gervonta Davis says he's finished with boxing. The question is, do we believe him? Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel.